The piece of media that has moved me the most is the intense second season finale of one of my all-time favorite television shows to ever come out of Disney, True Colors from Amphibia. In case you are unfamiliar with the series, Amphibia tells the story of Anne Boonchoy, an average human teenager who is whisked away to a dimension inhabited by talking amphibians alongside her best friends, Sasha Waybright and Marcy Wu. The series is very touching as Anne develops a found family dynamic with the anthropomorphic frogs who decide to take care of her as she tries to find a way home. Siblings Sprig and Polly Planter and their grandfather Hop Hop. However, they're not the reason why the aforementioned episode hit me in the feels so hard. That honor goes to Anne's best friend Marcy, whose story is turned into a complete tragedy by the end. Properly introduced in Season 2 after only making a brief cameo in the show's first season, Marcy Wu is a cheery, happy-go-lucky optimist who would only hurt someone if they hurt her and or her friends. She's extremely clumsy, socially awkward, and a bit detached from reality, but Marcy always means well. As somebody who has autism, I relate an awful lot to Marcy's quirks, and so do many other people on the spectrum, to the point where many of us believed that Marcy actually is autistic, until Matt Bradley, Amphibia's creator, said she wasn't created with that intention. Still, there had been no other character on television, animated or otherwise, who felt so similar to yours truly before, as all of the real autistic characters in TV shows feel interchangeable and not very relatable in my opinion. So I embraced Marcy as a comfort character. Whenever I had a bad day, I could count on Marcy to give me at least 11 minutes of pure escapism. Ironically though, escapism was what ultimately led Marcy to a path that she couldn't easily recover from. True Colors revealed that Marcy got Anne and Sasha trapped in Amphibia, the dimension, not the show, on purpose. However, her intentions weren't malicious. Her parents were going to make her move away. And since Anne and Sasha were the only two friends she ever had, Marcy was worried that she would never be able to bond with anyone else. Therefore, she gave them the Calamity Box, knowing what it would do, with the hopes that the three of them would be able to keep hanging out with each other. Yes, what Marcy did was wrong, but she didn't mean for all the drama prior to this point to happen. When you hear Marcy rant on about what she did, you can't help but feel sorry for the poor girl, because she knows she screwed up big time, and she's just trying to salvage whatever little goodwill she still had with her two friends. The way her voice cracks during that intense moment just sells her desperation to the audience while also keeping Marcy from becoming unlikable.
I did it for us. The day we left, your birthday, they told me my dad got a new job out of state. They're making me move away. They were gonna tear us apart.
Marcy.
I found the box. I had no idea that it would actually work, but it did. And it sent us to a place where we'd never have to grow apart, where the three of us could be friends forever together.
How could you? I've been missing my parents, my life.
But look at how much fun we've had. Look at how much you've both grown. Look at Sprig. I gave you this. I gave you everything. I just didn't want to be alone.
Sadly, though, while she tries her best to make it up to Anne and Sasha during the few seconds they have left with each other, an unfortunate turn of events causes Marcy to become severely injured, making her and Sasha unable to tag along when Anne returns home. Needless to say, however, Anne is determined to make sure that her two best friends do make it back to Earth safely soon. I won't spoil exactly how this unfolds, but let's just say it's quite an emotional punch in the guts. Almost as if to say, don't get attached to this character you liked because they're not long for this world. I still enjoy Amphibia quite a lot, and I recommend it if you haven't already watched the series yet. But let's just say that I don't approve of the disproportionate karma that Marcy is currently getting for her actions. She's the kind of character you grow to appreciate so much, you kind of forget that you're watching a TV series. Heck, a cartoon of all show types, and begin thinking that they're a real person. That's how much she means to me, and I've made that very clear everywhere I have a social media page on.